Alright, so these games are taken from my stream, by the way, if anyone wants to see more content or, watch them with voice or whatever. Games are quite funny. Playing against my friend Foxy Llama. So in the beginning, I'm going to press Damnation, first global on the warrior after I get into Void form. I'm always going to try to line of sight the shaman too. I'm sorry, this pause screen kind of makes it a little awkward, but so the warrior gets stunned behind the LOS, the shaman, so I can purge off the heals, and the shaman's going to have to push in to reapply them. I also don't have to worry about CCing the shaman when the warrior is out of LOS, because if I press CC, the shaman still has to walk back to him. He's kind of CCing himself, getting kited by this guy. So I've already used Damnation on the warrior, like I said. I'm going to swap my dots to the shaman before my Unfurling Darkness proc wears off. Trying to fake shit with mind games. Honestly, this team has a lot to stop mind games, so I think I'm just going to try not to press it that often unless I know for sure that they're both CC'd. Then they will not be able to grounding or spell reflect or intervene or kick my mind games. So generally what I'm always looking to do is take this warrior out of the shaman's LOS. I don't want to be getting wind sheared. I don't want to be getting lava bursted. The lava bursts are big damn. As you can see, the shaman casts 2 lava bursts on me, so I just line him and start healing myself. I really need to get away from this guy as quickly as possible. Walking at him to try to fake his tremor. He doesn't tremor, so I just pressed fear. We're always going to mind flay the reflex off, by the way. That's the best course of action. Here we get double stuns, so I know I'm going to be able to silence the shaman and cast some damage here. Go into void form, hit whatever target you can. It doesn't really matter as long as you are keeping your dots up on both targets. Looking to drag the warrior mostly when he's on me. I don't really like when the shaman is on top of me, so I need to kind of keep going around the pillar. That way the warrior has to play a little bit more defensively and they can't just kind of zug me down. I fade, run away, trying to kite away. Even if they push out here, they're still going to die eventually. It's fine if I just keep running away. There's Avatar. I need to be extra careful here. Life grips me. Very good. Anything we can do to peel here. It would have been nice if I still had Fade. I'm not quite sure if my other Fade was warranted. I will stun the warrior probably and silence the shaman. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, just looking at based on what they're doing. Just doing frequent little setups to add more pressure and also slow them down would be definitely advisable. Every single time I see a Riptide or a Earth Shield, I'm going to be purging that. So let's see how long this Riptide stays on for. I'm in Void form. I press my DPS rotation. I should be pressing Purge. Yep, Purge. Want to purge both of them as much as I can the entire game. It's going to make the shaman do absolutely no healing. If you ever look at a shaman's healing breakdown, about 30% of it is going to be Riptide, and that's going to be their biggest heal. So if we're frequently purging, they are going to struggle to put out pressure. I have Vampiric Embrace up. Probably wouldn't be a bad time to PI now that they don't really have Pummel, Spell Reflect, or Grounding. So I should look to do that here. Yep, PI, Mind Games. Trying to keep my dots up. Shadow Word Death. Keep everybody dotted. Purge every time I'm kicked. That's fine. They have no hots. He is stunned in the middle of the map. Should Mind Flay Reflect off if I can. Void form is back up. I will press Fear. It's DR'd, but we have enough pressure to where I can just send the Void form and hopefully finish him off here. They have both their interrupts up, so I'm a little cautious. Fake one of the kicks there. My healer gets interrupted. And then from now on, I should just Void Bolt on cooldown, Purge, and Devouring Plague, and there's no way this team survives. I don't even think they forced Disperse yet this game, unless I disperse without looking. I've got Stun and Silence, so we stun, silence, Mind Games the warrior, and eventually that little setup is just going to work in dampening, just the stun and the silence. Alright, here's a bigger map, lots of open space to just kite this warrior. We never want to push into the healer to CC. If you noticed when the team was at like 50% last game, I still just ran out into the open because we're going to generate more pressure once they come out to me. This warrior tries to reflect my damnation, mind flay it off. I'm going to probably stun him. He blade storms my stun. Unfortunate, but also nice plays. Faking pummel. I fade because I don't want the guardian to proc. He has no pummel and no reflect, so I know I can get the mind games here if I trinket and get it off. This is just going to put out a lot of pressure for us in the early stages of the match. Also, using mind games on his avatar makes it so any damage he does heals me rather than, bursts me and kills me. Going to Vampiric Embrace very early, just help my healer out with healing. Look at the direction I'm going, just away from the shaman, trying to get so far away that he cannot heal this guy. Every global is going to be purge. I've got my dots up, so I don't need to do anything else besides purge. Get stunned, try to trinket it. I don't have trinket. Little scary here, need to be kind of cautious. I have a stun now. If he stuns the shaman, I stun the warrior. There we go. Other way around could work too. He stuns the warrior, I stun the shaman. Fade just to not die here. I need to get this warrior's reflect. There it is. And now I could mind games him with a silence on the shaman. I should be purging those riptides. Did it. I can run at the shaman to fear, but I think it might be better for me just to plant and do damage. He has shear, so I need to be careful of that too. It sucks getting CC'd in your void form like this. I have no dots out during void form. It's really not good play on my part. There's no interrupts though, so I think I need to take advantage of this brief window and just start casting. And then I need to start lining these lava bursts, because that will be the downfall of me. If he sits there and spam lava burst me while the warrior has full uptime of me, I think I will actually die. My healer is actually doing quite a bit of damage too. If you look at the recount, he's doing about 1k DPS, which is actually really solid. So I'm just going to stun the warrior's avatar defensively here and continue to line him. I could disperse here to save some mana, but my healer's not CC'd, so I think we're going to chill for a second. I'll fade out of this. Trying to go into void form. He reflects, not a big deal. Get the reflect off, kill the ground, try to keep my dots up, but still void bolt off cooldown, hopefully. Yeah, void bolt. DP, Shadow Word Pain, only using instant cast, because if I get kicked on void form, I can't void bolt, and we just want to be void bolting off cooldown here. Sounds Norn Mastery, it's annoying. I trinketed, trying to run away. I'm in the middle of the map, though. I can get lava bursted here, kind of scary. I will VE PI probably very soon. Disperse just because I'm low HP and we don't have Guardian up at the moment, I think. So kiting the warrior again. There is my Vampiric Embrace. I stun the shaman. Maybe he stuns the warrior. I don't know. Oh, he's going shaman. That's Chad. So anytime the shaman's in the middle of the map, obviously I need to dot him, and we have double mind games, so it definitely makes sense that we should be able to kill the shaman. I have PI up, so void form, trying to just send shit on him. I mind games him while he's feared, so he can't shear me. That forces his dispel, silence him out of it, and Shadow Word Death. Now we're not doing as much damage as the warrior. All the warrior's damage is single target, but we are spreading pressure to him, so it's making it really difficult for the shaman to top the warrior off when he has to also worry about topping himself off. So we're always just looking to do spread damage, if that makes sense. Just always looking to keep maximum dots up on both the targets will really help us out with our pressure during the game. It could come down to mana as well. You could easily win just from running away the whole time, purging the void form on cooldown. You don't have to do anything super fancy. I keep getting around it on my CC. Better to literally not even press it when these guys run out of the pillar, and you can just intuit that they're going to press grounding totem. You need to definitely play like kind of a patient waiting game with grounding and tremor totem and reflect. Like just all this stuff is really obnoxious for Shadow Priest, and if you're not patient, you can definitely fuck up. But luckily, we don't need CC to win. We can just sit here, do damage, and purge. 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 You can see my globals on the bottom every time I see a Riptide. Purge. Earthshield. Purge. This goes for any kind of healer, really. I think Holy Pallies don't have much to purge off of their target, besides like Bop and Freedom and stuff, but if you're playing against a Resto Druid, you're always purging hots. That'll be more effective than dealing damage. Mistweaver, same thing. They do have a talent that makes it so if you purge one of their hots, it heals for the full duration, which is kind of tricky. But we won't see too many Mistweavers until next patch anyways. And what is the other healer I'm thinking about? Oh, Holy Priest. Always purge, renew. That's going to be really huge as well. So this team's running away. They're low HP, so it makes sense to push in here. Should mind games the shaman if I can. Got it. He walls, and my other guy kills the warrior. So very cool. Hope that was helpful at all. I'm not sure if it was. If you guys want to check out some more twos content, definitely follow the stream. We can probably dive more into other comps and matchups as I play some more twos, but that was the only comp that I fought before when we were queuing. All right, here's a game against Rogue Mage. For talents, we're going to play Instant Void Form and Life Swap, just because I think it's hard to get a Void Form off against Rogue Mage. Once you come out of the stuns, they're generally at the pillar. Last play gets really good. Maybe you can get away with not playing swap, but I'm going to play as defensive as I can here. Play swap, BM, and just rotate cooldowns with my priest until the mage dies. As long as we don't let the mage drink or like eat, he's going to completely die to our dots. If I just go Void Form and I Damnation Shadow Fiend on him with a stun and silence, he's going to be forced to use something. We have double purge too, so mage is definitely just a better target. The rogue can sit in stealth and never come out, but the mage, after he goes invis, can't do that. So we're both going to MD him out here. It's really funny. We both get him and we MD like basically all his shields off, purging him. Void Form instantly. I need to get the Holy Ward off before I fear. I shouldn't have faded there. That was a bad fade. I should have also pressed fear. Because I fucked up, I disperse here. Not really sure if I needed to. There's no CS, so I know I can cast Mind Games. He ice blocks. We both MD'd earlier, so we can't do anything about that. I don't know why I just fucking VT'd into the ice block. I'm stupid. So he has his shields back up. I Shadow Fiended on him, I think. Purging. I'll probably silence him if he starts to sheep or something. Trying to get up to him. We're both in Novid. My Shadow Fiend's Novid feels bad. Rogue's on me again. I silence the mage just to push up to him. Shadow Blade's on me. It's going to be up to my priest to save me here. I don't want to trinket unless I have to life swap, and my priest still has trinket, so I think I will be okay. He gets blinded. He's going to trinket that. Sons of Rogue, I kind of know I'm okay here. We fear his polymorph. Try to keep these mages completely purged. I'm purging. It's way better to purge than to do damage into the shields. If you didn't know, as a Shadow Priest, your purge will do more damage in your shields, than your abilities will to their shields. This kind of sucks here because I drop combat for a second. The rogue could have sapped me, but he doesn't. I get a double fear, trinket double fear in the mage. Mind Games while he can't CS. Unfortunate that he's able to get away here with his barriers and the Mind Games on his Cauterize. I Mass Dispel him to stay in combat. I'm also going to remove a shield with that, silence him, instant Void Form, Shadow Word Death. So, I mean, imagine trying to cast Void Form against a team like that, right? Like, they're just going to kid me, run away, and both use their kicks on me. So I'll never get it off. I think that's why instant Void Form is going to be a lot better. But overall, against Rogue Mage, your strategy is just run the mage down and don't overlap your cooldowns. Look to use cooldowns on Combustion and Shadow Blades. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. Definitely follow the stream and check out some more 2v2/3v3. We'll be streaming high rated arena almost every night and definitely uploading some more videos soon. I'm thinking of making some AWC analysis videos. I'm not playing in the AWC, but I think it would be interesting to watch all of the Shadow Priest games that went down and talk about their comps and, you know, why certain teams are picking certain comps and, you know, how they're doing. Just check that out. I think it would be a good learning experience for everybody, myself included. So look forward to that in the future. As for now, that'll be it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate all of the support.